Nada Yoga is union with the divinity of the Divine Mother in the form of sound, specifically in the form of the inner spanda, pulse of sound, known as nadam or shabda, shabda Brahma or nada Brahma. This is the God as the inner sound. In the deepest meditation, this sound has been heard as the pulse of life. The rishis heard this sound in deep solitude, and the yogis go into solitude and go into the deep, dark, inner world to find the light. We have to go down. The spiritual path is a descent, it's not an ascent. We may want the bliss, but the bliss is not found in bliss. The bliss is found in suffering. We either confront our suffering or we avoid it. If you don't confront it, you will not go through it. You will go around it, and you can never go around it. Because if you go around your pain and suffering, it will come right up behind you and swallow you. The mind is the key. The key to unlocking the prison of the mind obsessed with me mind, me prison. You know, we all live in this prison called me. And most of us spend our whole life rearranging the furniture in our prison cell. The way out is through devotion to the holy name. Because this will purify the mind to such an extent that one will be able to realize the truth, that it's not about me. So since we're all doing time, it's a question of how are you doing your time? Are you complaining about your time? Are you moaning and groaning? Bemoaning? Time is Kali. Kali is the goddess of time. She's the one who takes away the darkness. But in order to have the darkness taken away, we have to see it clearly. So Nada Yoga is devotion to the Divine Mother in the form of sound. The outward sound is the echo of the inner sound. I'm going to share with you a process called Bhuta Suddhi, which is purification of the elements. It is a classical tantric yoga. All tantric sadhana includes this program that I'm going to share with you today, called Bhuta Suddhi. It is purification of the elements: earth, water, fire, air, ether. And these are considered and seen in some texts as the 5 forms of the mother: the earth, mother, water, fire, air, and ether. So the difference between form and formless is form is in motion. All energy and all movement is by its very nature wrathful. The only thing which is peaceful is stillness. So stillness is emptiness and formlessness. But this is very difficult to attain, as one is an embodied being and in constant movement. Therefore, the wrathful aspects of the Divine Mother, such as Kali or Durga, are very powerful to transform our lives, because they bring about the kind of energy needed to break through the sloth and torpor and laziness of our lives. So we need to find real renunciation in order to really get our spiritual life going. It doesn't mean physically leaving the world. It simply means that we are not grasping and we are not running after the world in order to find happiness, which is to rearrange the furniture in our cell. We want to break through the mind mesh and come out of these constant habit of fixating everything and see the fluidity and the constant energy of motion of the river. We want to see how the river changes every moment. The river is called Saraswati. Sara means essence. Swati, she who flows. It is the flowing essence, which is also the Nadam, the inner sound. The rishis heard this sound articulated as ah, u, the three states of consciousness. Ah, waking, u, dreaming, sleeping, and the silent, deep sleep or samadhi. Representing Muladhara chakra, ah, the heart, u, Vishnu, and the third eye of Shiva. And the top of the head would be Anushwara, or the soundless sound of Samadhi. So we will begin at the beginning, as we always will always do. So if you ever get lost, just stop and take a breath and start again. So let's begin with focusing our attention on the root chakra of Muladhara. And I want you to feel the sit bone, feel your posture, feel it sit up straight, so that you feel each one of the vertebrae lined up, called Parvati. The mountain ridges of the vertebrae are called Parvati. Shiva is called Kailash, the mountain, which is the dome of your skull. And the serpent, Kundalini, the goddess of snake goddess, Naga goddess, Nagini, sleeps in the very root chakra. So she is awakened through devotion and purification of the elements. Visualize a yellow square. In the center of this yellow square is a red triangle, and in the center of the red triangle is a white dot. As you're focusing on this yantra, yellow square, red triangle, white dot,